I was seeing this counselor every day at the same time with intense stuff because he only had like 9 sessions with me, so he had to get to the hard stuff. Continuing on with this conversation because we need to know what's going to happen, right? My name is Amanda Byer. Welcome to my channel. I talk about faith and mental health, and I am sharing with you my story, my journey with my recovery with mental health. It's hard. It's not easy. It's been a span of years for my own personal recovery, and that's okay. But we're getting into some hard stuff. We're going to start now. This vlog is a little bit more hopeful. It's hard, but it's going to be a little bit more hopeful because I'm getting answers of what's going on with me. Having an understanding of what's going on does bring hope. It brings hope because then you're just not trying to figure it out or trying to figure it out and then coming to assumptions that aren't true, or self-diagnosing, which can be dangerous. Other people on the outside are seeing what's going on and talking with you, and they're able to give clarity, especially if you're suffering with a mental health disorder. It's very hard to have clarity. It's very hard. You can by the power of the Holy Spirit because he supersedes all of those things. I really believe in my heart. To be able to function in life, well, we need to have clarity on a consistent basis, not when we're spending time with God, right? On a consistent basis. I was ready to stop dissociating while we were living in this new country. I was ready to get over these like weird cycles I was going through where I was just like low and high and low and high and like wanting to conquer the world and then wanting to like not be in the world. It was strange. I did not recognize myself. In fact, I hadn't really recognized myself ever since we left Virginia. I was like, where did Amanda go? Who am I? I don't know. I did not recognize myself. It was really hard. It was hard. It was hard getting out of bed. Oh my goodness. It was hard to get out of bed. Anyways. Moving on. So we made an appointment, recapping. We made an appointment with a counselor in a nearby nation. And this counselor was an American. They could talk with me. They could help me. They could give me understanding of what's going on, right? I talked to our member care with our organization, our serving organization that sent us over to this nation. They were super supportive. I can't even tell you how supportive they were. Loving, kind, understanding, not making me feel less than, not even questioning my faith, not questioning if I did something wrong. Like, that happened to me before. What did I do wrong for depression to come into my life? Like, that makes me mad because depression doesn't enter your life because you made poor choices. For some people, yes, but not for all of us. Like, anyways, get off my soapbox. Our organization responded with the loving kindness of God's love. That was God's provision for me. I'm telling you, it was God's provision because they treated me so well. It was part of my healing process. The previous organization, it was just so big. You get lost in the bigness of it and you don't feel loved like you should. Certain people within you did, but you just, it was just a whole different experience. And I don't blame them. It was a different experience. But this organization was great. So, love you guys there in Tupelo, Mississippi. Y'all blessed my heart. So that's the recap. So now we're in another nation and I'm going to go to therapy every single day for about an hour for about 9 days straight. That's like intensive therapy, super intensive therapy. Wow. That was so hard. That was the hardest experience I've ever been to in my life. Every day you're focused on your issues, like intense. Where a normal counseling experience, you would go to the counselor, spend 45 minutes to an hour with the counselor, take off a week from having to focus on these issues, and then come back in a week or in 2 weeks. No. I was seeing this counselor every day at the same time with intense stuff because he only had like 9 sessions with me, so he had to get to the hard stuff, and it was icky for me and it was hard. And after every session, even though he was like almost the best counselor I had up to that point, the Lord provided this one for me. Christian probably had previous experiences in his life that he could relate to and have a lot of empathy for me. Josh would be there the whole time because he's the best husband in the world. He would drop me off. He would wait in the waiting room. He would wait till I came out. We would walk to a restaurant nearby, and he would just let me sit there and eat and then let me process what happened and just be with me. He was just being with me. He didn't question me. He didn't make me share everything. Like, he just was with me. Such a protector. God, thank you for my husband.